Okay. Good morning, Philippe.
Morning.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. A little bit tired, but
Oh, no problem.
and you?
Hold on a minute, please. Well, let's start. I would like that each one introduce yourself. And if you agree, I would like to start with you, Philippe, please. And please tell me if it's the first time on the TALK immersion or not, okay?
Okay, my name is Philippe. I'm from São Paulo. I'm 30. I have one son, Francisco. My second time in immersion, but not in Talk and Talks is not the second. I'm a content designer. I love music, and that's it.
Okay, are you from São Paulo? It is?
Yeah, São Paulo.
What neighbor?
I'm living in Pompeia, next to Vila Madalena, Palmeiras Stadium.
Okay. Okay, welcome to this immersion. And you, Italo?
Well, I'm from Petrolina, countryside of Pernambuco, and I'm 28. I'm married, father of 2 kids, and yeah, I'm software development. I have been working with software development since 2009, and that's it.
Okay, thank you. Fernando?
Well, I'm Fernando. I am 33 years old. I live in Brasilia. This is my second month here on TNT, and I'm still a little bit slow and sleepy like every morning, but I'm great. And what else? I love music, as Philippe. I actually I love every kind of art. I am a movie addict. I have a son, 14 years old boy, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, thank you. I am asleep too. Today it was difficult to wake up, but okay. And you, Andrea?
Good morning, guys. I am Andrea. I'm 45 years old. I live in Guarujá, but I was born in São Bernardo do Campo. I'm unmarried. I don't have kids, but I have a lot of plants in my little balcony, and I love all of them. What else? I'm also like music, like Fernando and Felipe, and I love attending rock concerts. It's my dream to, not my dream, it's my favorite, how can I say?
Hobby?
Sorry?
Hobby? My favorite
Yes,
hobby?
thank you. My favorite
Yeah.
hobby. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Well, my name is Vanessa. I'm 45 too. I'm from and live in São Paulo, Tatuapé. And I'm married. I have a son. He are 21 years old. And I am here in Talk almost a year, 1 year, and I love to do that. And today we will talking about leadership. It's not the normal subject for this immersion, but sometimes I take time to add the questions and someone does it for me, and happened this week. And for you, Fernando, for example, the next week, next Sunday, we will talking about movies, series, and sitcoms. And so all you are invited to join with us, okay?
Love it.
And yes, and because I try to bring soft subjects for the Sunday morning, okay? But today we are talking about leadership. So now I will share the questions, and we will start. Today we are in little people. I think that can do together, okay? So I will share on chat the questions. We have 11 questions, but I think that we can choose the questions. Everybody's is seeing the questions? Yes? Okay. So the first one, what springs to mind when you heard the word leadership? Andrea, can you start, please?
Yes. For me, I believe that leadership is the power that you have to motivate other people at work, for example, the determined environment. I think that's it.
Okay. And for you, Fernando?
I agree with Andrea. I think someone that is ahead of a group and responsible for motivation, you know, to encourage people and pull people to their goals. Encourage people to achieve their goals. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's true. And for you, Italo?
Yeah, I think it's a person that other people can inspire throughout this person, and maybe a person that people can get a help for some subjects, for any subject, but basically in a person that people can get inspiration and motivation to grow throughout that kind of for instance, a company, maybe. That's it.
Okay. And for you, Philippe, what's your definition when you listen?
People not a friend of I don't know, liderados, not a friend, but not an enemy. People to engage other people, and like a, I don't know, Ayman, you know, the people
Attract
other people. I think that's it.
Yeah, it's true. I agree with all of you. And for me, when I heard about the word leadership, for me, I think that it's natural ability for some people to lead some people and to engage the people to do something, and sometimes it's totally natural and normal for this person, and for another, no, it's time to it's necessary to learn, but we will discuss after that. And Philippe, are you a leader or a follower?
Actually, I'm follower in my profession because I'm a specialist. I don't work with leadership, but I think if I develop my skills, I can become a leader in the future. But without the work, I think I leader in ideas, and for example, music and design. I think that's it.
Okay, Fernando.
I'm a leader or a follower, neither of them, I guess. Because in my company, I have my boss, but I mean, I think he's my boss, not my leader. We don't have this kind of hierarchy. I don't know how to explain that, but I don't see my company as having a leader and the followers, nothing like that. And I was thinking like I might be a leader for my son, but it's not that. I am a role model for my son. I am, I am a model for him and a father. So I'm not a leader as well. And I follow some people on the internet, but they are like people that I like, not my leaders too. So nowadays I don't think I am a leader or a follower, neither of them.
Okay, that's great. Andrea?
It's difficult, but nowadays I believe that I am a follower. But I've already was a leader because I had some people that I needed to not control, to teach the work, the job. And nowadays I'm a follower. That's it.
Okay. And you, Italo?
Yes, sometimes I'm a leader and sometimes I'm a follower, because sometimes I'm learning something and sometimes I'm teaching something. And for my family context, sometimes I'm a leader because I'm teach my kids to, or encourage them to do something, to run, to jump or whatever. And yeah, I think sometimes I'm a leader, sometimes I'm a follower.
Okay. Okay. It is. For me, it depends on the situation. you know. For example, for me at work, I am a leader with my team because I am construction a team, and it's my obligation to teaching them to do the right work. But in the same time, I am a follower because I have a hierarchy above of me. And it's important to follow the subjects and to follow the rules. So it is. But in the family context, normally I am a leader because I take decisions, and or I try to take decisions, and what you buy and you eat, this kind of thing. So and if I can reduce and resume, depends on the situation, okay? I think that everybody has the two rules, you know? Sometimes a leader, sometimes a follower. Italo, do people automatically have a leadership, or must they learn it? What do you think about?
Sometimes, like you said before, sometimes people have naturally the leadership skills and sometimes not. People sometimes needs to learn about leadership skills to lead someone, to lead a team. But basically, sometimes people have naturally the leadership skills and sometimes not.
Yeah, it is. And Philippe, for you?
For me, all the people must learn something, just a little bit knowledge about the leadership, or learn too much until the people until the leadership goes. I think it depends of the people, but all the people must be learn.
Yeah, we are learning all the time.
Yes.
Sometimes without thinking about, but we are learning all the time, no?
Yes, and now this at the moment the world is very complex.
Yeah.
Yes, and you have to learn all the time.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's totally true. And for you, Fernando?
I believe that some people are born with like a gift for leadership, but they will have to study anyway. They will have to learn more. Is not this gift is not enough, I guess. A good leader have to need some good knowledge about his or her, his field. I mean,
Yeah, it is. And for you, Andrea?
I agree with Fernando. I think there are people that are born with this facility to deal with people, but we need to learn more, to develop our, how can I say, Fernando?
Gift.
Yes, our gift Thank you. Our gift to deal with people. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, I totally agree with you guys. Sometimes we can see some kids with a natural leadership, you know. I think that's more visual in kids, because there's always that one that take the responsibility or to separate the people, or to leader the some play. I don't know. It's unbelievable, but I totally agree with you, guys, that we need to polish this gift, to lapidate, I don't know, the polish, the hone, this gift. And if the parents, for example, do that, the sons, the kids probably will grow up with a good opportunities in their life. Okay, and I think that's important to do that. It's not to cut this kind of ability. No, I think I know that sometimes it's difficult, but it's important to cultivate the good way to do that.
Sometimes it's an empirical process.
Yeah, it is. But when the parents has this vision, oh, I would like to incentivize, for example, the girls to give a power for the girls to talk about your feelings, and to incentivize that they are capable to do everything that they can and that they like. I think that's very, very important. But it's not with not such as a lesson or a job, but natural, in a natural way, in your environment. So for you, for example, Italo, that has a kid, it's important to incentivize this kind of I don't remember the word, sorry, but let me see, the behavior, and incentivize in a good way, respect the other people, the other kids,
Yeah.
but give them a space to practice the leadership. I think that's
all the time.
very, very, I think that's very important. Andrea, why is good leadership important?
I think it's important to be a good leadership because you are influencing people. So you need to do your best to people follow you in the better way, I believe. That's it.
Yeah, it's great. It's true. Philippe?
You repeat almost a little bit that I said. A good leader is not a friend, but is not an enemy. Toxic leader is not a leader.
No.
I think is good leadership is important to spread knowledge and yeah, good leader is not a toxic leader.
Yeah, it's true. And for you, Fernando?
I think it's important because without a good leadership, the group will be lost. So it's important to have someone that guide them to the goals and to keep focused. So yeah, it's important in every group that has a goal.
Yeah. And you, Italo?
Yeah, I agree with Fernando because without a good leader, the group self-lost. Like wolves. Wolves every time have a leader of the pack in general. And sometimes the team or the group doesn't have one direction to follow, or yeah, that's it.
Yeah. When you're thinking about this subject, I think that the humanity is divided into leaders and followers all the time. It's not only in the society, in the school, at the work. So it's natural for the human beings. So to be a good leader, it's important to influence in a good way and put the people together in a better direction. So I think that leaders we will have all the time, but sometimes it's not a good leader. And we can do that you can see that in the political field, and the religion fields, it's in the schools and all the time, and at work, totally. So the key here it's to be a good leader, and how you influence the people in a good way to become a better person, or the better worker. It's different, and I agree with Philippe, because sometimes we have a boss but not a leader. It's totally different, unfortunately, because for me, the better, the best way would be that all the boss would be a good leader, but unfortunately, it's not true. Do you know? Do you agree? It's different, unfortunately.
Yeah. Sorry,
okay.
Vanessa. Yeah, I agree with you. And actually, I am changing my answer to the question, are you a leader or a follower? That I answered that I'm not a leader, neither a follower. And I was thinking about that. You made a good point. I think we all are leaders or followers every time in our life. So yeah, I think I'm both now. So you changed my mind.
Yeah, it is. It's because sometimes you don't understand or you don't realize it, but all the time that there are people looking to you and follow you in some time or in some way, and you do the same for another people. So I think that is we have the both rules all the time.
I was seeing in a very specific way, but it's a wide concept.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, it is. Okay, Fernando, what's the most important thing a leader must remember about leadership?
Not being just a boss, as you said, too, because a lot of leaders forget about that. Actually, I would say that most of leaders forget about that. And that's the difference between a good leader and just a boss, you know.
Yeah. I think that all of us have or had examples for the bad boss, and it's a sad way to work when you have a terrible boss that believes that he is a good leader, but no, and they have a power and think that that they have the leadership, but it's totally different.
Yeah, I think it also depends on the context, because, you know, like in my company, we have the employees and we have the bosses, like my boss. And I said that he's a boss, not a leader, because the job doesn't requires a leader. You know, I do my things, he do his things, and it's not correlated. So in that case, it's okay. He only is doing his job because the job doesn't need a leader. But in many companies, in the most of the companies, we need someone to follow them, and that's important.
Yeah, it is. And for you, Andrea?
Yes, I was Philippe, Vanessa, and I believe that it's easy to be a boss, but it's difficult to be a leader, because a leader have the power to make the people follow the leader, and the boss just have the power to have a company, for example, but don't know how to deal with the employees. And unfortunately, we see a lot of companies with a lot of boss, and the most of time don't have good leaders. That's it.
Yeah. Italo?
Yeah, I agree with Fernando. I believe that a good leader needs to be encourage the people and not only a boss, because sometimes a leader needs to be a boss because some people need a little more pressure than others. And basically, they don't be a boss every time. They need to encourage people, incentivize to do something, teaching for do something. And I have a different point of Fernando about the hierarchy of companies, because when you have a boss on top of you, these people technically have more knowledge about than you, and these people should teach you to do your work, your job sometimes, because you got in a position of learner, and you need to learn, and this person needs to teach, and not it's that just it's a kind of scholarship position, because when you have this hierarchy in the company, basically is a kind of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Italo, but in my case, it's because it's the public service, and the things. The theory would be that, but in the practical terms, does it work like this in public service because of the indications? So
Yeah.
it's not every time that the boss takes this position of teaching. Sometimes
Yeah,
it's
this
the
this is
opposite.
only
It's kind
yeah
of
this is only my thoughts about how should be the job, the workers around the
Yeah.
world. But yeah, practically we know every time have a different context about the companies.
Yeah, it is. And Felipe?
For me, a leader has to engage people to do the best, and a leader has to, I think, take care of people, but not like a kid, adult and a kid, but I think a good leader has to almost love people in general.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For me, I can resume this for me, a leader need to do the example. So sometimes they forgot this, and for example, the boss need to give the example, and if he can or if he wants to the team follow him. So, and sometimes the bosses forget this, and for example, in my company, it's totally it's not home office. No, it's a presential. Okay, but my boss never appears at the job, or one or two or once or twice a week. Whoa! So for them, for him, it's okay, but for us not. No. So if the company has a rule, the boss or the leader need to be the first one that you respect.
He is a ghost boss. Ghost boss.
Exactly. So the people think, wow, if he can, I can too. I can do the same. And for me, the most important it's a good leader. A good leader gives the example. So we can never forget this, because it's important, and because the people pay attention with you or for you, and try to reproduce the same behavior. So we need to be the example. No. Okay. Andrea, what leadership qualities do you have?
Oh my gosh, it's difficult
To be
say,
a good
yeah,
leader, to be a good leader.
but I think that I can make the people inspired, be inspired with the attitudes that I do. For example, I worked in an office that there are 4 people with me, and they always waiting for my attitudes to follow. And I think it was really nice because they believe it in me. So I think I am good on that.
Okay, yeah. You inspire, and you I don't know the word. Let me see. Let me see. And you transmit, I don't know, the confidence.
Yes.
And convey. Okay.
That's
for them. Okay. It's very, very good quality.
Yeah.
It is. And you, Italo?
I think I have a good communication with people. I like to teach everyone in my work context. And what else? I think I keep people inspired by me, because sometimes people, like Andrea said, people wait for my opinion to do something, and I think these qualities, maybe others, but I don't remember right now. I think that's it.
Okay, but good communication, I think that's key for work together. It's very, very, very important. Philippe?
I don't know, but that's my thing. I love share knowledge, share information. I think it's good to people see Philippe with people who likes express the information, share information, share knowledge. I have a good companheiro, partner
Co-workers.
Co-work. I don't know.
But see, it's very important to not be selfish.
Yes.
No, it's very, very important, because sometimes when you grow up, when you grow in the career, sometimes the people became selfish and think that only then has the knowledge. It's not true. And it's important to share, to split the knowledge. I think that's very important quality.
Yes, for me, I'm not living just myself. A lot of people, a lot of people around me, and I have a team spirit, you know.
It is. It's very important. And you, Fernando?
This is a very difficult question. Maybe I'm a good, as Italo, I think I'm good at teaching something, you know, pass knowledge about something. I can find good ways to teach there, to teach that thing, you know. And maybe I'm a good advisor, and I keep the focus, you know, remember people what is the focus, why we should do that. So yeah, but it is a difficult question.
You a teacher?
Not yet. But I will start giving English classes this year.
Okay. Okay. For me, in my case, I think that I have. I am not a patience person, but I have patience to learn and to teaching. So I learn and teaching and pass the knowledge. And I like to be example, mainly about the ethic points, because I am a procurement manager, so I lead all the time with money, with proposals, with vendors and the clients. So for me, it's very, very important to pass, to give example about ethic at the work, and to teach them about some rules, some concepts about the purchasing something. And I think that I do that very well. But I think that I need to improve my communication, my communication skills, and maybe in a simple way, because at this moment I have a team, a basic team. It's not a senior team, it's a junior. So probably I need to change my kind of communication, that they understand the concepts and apply this concept in the job. But I think that patience and ethic, it's important to me. So how was the experience? Okay. Andrea, have you ever been in positions of leadership? If so, how was the experience?
Yes, I have already now stayed in that position, And for me, it was really good because I learned many things, mainly how to deal with people, because I believe that it's the hard part, to deal with people, because everybody is different. Everybody has this feeling, this thought, And when you need to make people follow you, you need to make people understand what you are thinking. And I believe that we need to make people thinking the same. So I learned a lot about it. That's it.
Yeah, it is. And you, Fernando?
Yes, I've been in this position, and is difficult. It's
It's difficult for you
yeah, it is. It
to
is
think
because,
that you are a leader?
no, it's difficult to be a leader in some case, because you get a lot to yourself. I push myself a lot, so I take the responsibility, and it's a lot. It's a lot responsibility. I would say it is overwhelming. Yeah.
But for you, when you think to become a teacher, do you know that you have the responsibility to be a leader and to teach the kids or the people, but not teaching, but they like the subject. It's totally different, because I hate English for a long time because my former teacher was terrible, and I think as a teacher you need to think the actions that do you take, and how these affect your students.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's so important to think about that, and to think and develop a strategy to be a good teacher and inspire them. I think that's amazing when you find professionals that really love and really inspire another. For example, I have a Pilates teacher that she loves, and for me, I feeling this passion. Do you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I like to do Pilates because she inspired me to do better, and but because I feeling her love about the Pilates. I think that for you it's very important to thinking about that, and how you will you inspire your students. It's not only teach.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I also think that are different types of leadership. When you are leading like co-workers, so you have these goals for the company or something like that, and when you are leading students, or it's different kind of leadership, I guess, and that is something that gives me pleasure, when I teach someone, and you receive almost immediately that thing that you know that the person learned something, and you can see that, and that's something really nice. I forgot the word. Gratificante.
Grateful? I don't know.
Grateful.
I don't know.
Yeah. I think it's grateful.
I think so. Yeah. Italo, and for you?
Yes, I'm already had on this position. is a challenge in life of anyone, because some people that you are leading are distracted every time about the worker, the job, and sometimes you need to be a boss because you need to get more. I don't know the expression about dar puxãozinho de orelha, but
I don't know.
it's a kind of, yeah, it's a kind of challenge for people to be a leader. But for me, my experience was good, was very good. I
Yeah?
like it.
Okay, it's important. And you, Philippe?
I have never been in leadership without at home. A leader of my son.
Okay.
Just I think is for me, I have to learn about it, and in the future, I think if I progress in my work, but I have to learn too much.
Would you like to take a course in leadership?
Principal, I think to improving in my skills in as a specialist.
Okay.
It's the second time, and I think about it.
Okay. Guys, we are our time is over, but I would like to thank you all for this this meeting. Andrea, how was the meeting for you?
I love it, Vanessa, because this subject makes me thinking a lot of, it's thinking deeply, and it's challenging in the sunny, yeah, it's in this Sunday morning. That's it.
Yeah. Do you like this kind of subject about work and professional in this time, or not? Do you prefer the another soft subject?
For me, it's okay. It's nice to think more, to thinking deeply. I don't have problem. For me, it's okay.
Okay, okay. Fernando, for you, how was the conversation?
It was great, the conversation. It was challenging too, because I changed a lot of times of concepts of about what I think is being leadership. So it was challenging, but it's good. Like Andrea said, it's good to think outside of the box, push ourselves a little bit. And yeah.
Okay, okay, was great. Felipe?
For me, was a little bit complex, but because I'm come back to learn English, speaking. For me, it's easy to read in English because, but speaking is more difficult. But I am let the learn. Sorry.
No,
Yes,
no problem.
for me it's
You
very
was good. You was good, Felipe. You understand you, and
yes, and
this is
immersion,
more important.
and I like immersion because you have possibilities to speak in vocabulary.
Mhm.
expand
New
your
words?
vocabulary, expand the words. Because in conversation, another conversation is more, I don't know, specific.
Italo, to finish that.
Yeah, for me, it's amazing. Made me think about myself on the leadership position. That's good because I like to think about myself, about how people works in the position is interesting.
Okay. So guys, I'm thankful for this. Thankful for this moment. And I will ask you to answer the survey, please. And I would like to see the next Sunday when you will talk about movies, series, and sitcoms. It's totally different. And so please join with us, okay? Have a great Sunday, and we will see in the next week, okay?
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Vanessa.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Bye-bye.
Vanessa.
Bye-bye,
Bye-bye,
guys.
people.
Bye.
Bye-bye.